CTR Media Network was created for today's podcasters. We provide a safe haven for content creators that are everyday people doing extraordinary things. We have a system of positioning, monetization training, coaching, and support for our podcasters' success. CTR Media Network simply bridges that gap with a level playing field for your dreams to come true cost-effectively. Our team provides a premium service and experience for our podcasters to grow. CTR Media Network provides access, support, resources, coaching, and community for our podcasters to win, if you put in the work. We believe that we are living in a unique time which requires you to share your message of hope with millions of people around the world. Remember that the world is never too saturated for you, your voice and message. A platform for positive impactful media where the content creators are in the driver's seat. Visit our website today by going to www.ctrmedianetwork.com.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast. We hope that everyone is, as always, doing good. Hope y'all are staying blessed and staying safe. Okay, y'all. We ain't finna waste no time with this topic. Y'all know for those that have seen our show, we're dropping also. Y'all see our social media down there at the bottom of the screen. We're going to be live on both of our Facebook pages, Manima Muhammad and the Queen Candy Podcast, and of course our other YouTube page, the Queen Candy Radio Show. So make sure y'all go subscribe to that, and we'll give y'all the rest of our social media later on. So with all that being said, we're gonna get right into it. Um, Best way we can probably put this is there are a lot of mean and hateful people in this world. Mhm. There are a lot of mean and spiteful people in this world. This has been going on for 400 plus years. Actually, you know what? We may have that number wrong. It's been going on longer than that. And we've all been taught this. It's not something that we knew, it's not something that was in us. Hate, anger, rage, deliberately irritating somebody else. You're deliberately disturbing their life. You don't care about what they're going through. You just care about what you want. You just care about what's going to benefit you, what's going to make you feel good, and you will try to strike up an argument. You would try to strike up some kind of disagreement. You would try to, like we said, disturb their life in every way possible. To be perfectly honest, that's very pathetic to us because you know how much energy, do y'all have any idea how much energy it takes not to like somebody? Do y'all have any idea how much energy it takes to hate somebody? Or just to hold a grudge? Or to be mad at somebody for 10, 20 years? Who knows how long? This is the kind of people we have to deal with in this world. And, people like us, we've never claimed in any way, to ever be perfect. We don't know anyone that is. It doesn't exist, at least on this earth. But, like us and our husband and the rare people that we do know that's in our circle that's trying to do something, it's like somebody always got something to say. And this is something that we've noticed and kept our mouth shut about. But you know what? Forget it. We finna say something this time. For the people that's doing that, y'all gonna mess around and get dead for real. You know, everybody is dealing with their own struggle. Everybody is fighting their own battle. Whether you approve of it or not, everybody is, for those that we know, is trying and they're doing it to overcome, so much healing, so much hurt, so much pain. And evil people, mean, hateful people, you're not helping. You're not helping. We deal with it. These past 2 years, we think we said this on our show already, but these past 2 years, for real, y'all, we've had so many people turn their back on us. And like we said, yes, we're saying it. We've had so many people turn their back on us. So many people we've trusted and loved, got something to say about our life right now, and yeah, we are a mother. And questioning why we've been gone so long, why we making these change in our life for the ones that do ask. A lot of times we assume things too. But when they do try their hardest to strike up something with us, it don't work, number one. And it doesn't help. We hear it all the time. We don't even say the word trying anymore. We see our husband, we deal with it every day with a bitter ex or someone from our past, anybody that's trying their best to pull us back to what we used to be and, try to bring the old us out, the person that we've gotten rid of, and never have anything positive to say, never have anything good to say. And now, this whole show is speaking in general. But for those that have seen our show, y'all already know we give our real life experience. So, at this point, Call it whatever you want, but we really don't even care anymore because people that intentionally try to make your life a living hell, it's pathetic, but it's really very sad that you can't congratulate somebody on trying to change their life, which is what we're doing. You know, going down a different path, wanting to live, wanting to have better things, have nicer things. And we feel like we deserve it because we've been broke and struggling for so long, and we've been down at the bottom, standing in the back. Now it's time for us to be in the front. It's time for us to be in the front now, and people have an issue with it because you want to still keep living a mediocre life and you don't want to better yourself and you don't want to live. We are very confused as to what that has to do with us, but it doesn't. You know, we made the choice. And, you know, for us, we can only really say we are not going back to our children the same way that we left. You know, we definitely do our best to keep in touch with them. And we see our husband, he's, man, work literally almost 24/7. You know, and everybody just wants to take and take and take, and they got something negative to say. Never, you know, I see you trying. I know you're doing your best. And for those that can relate, you know how angry that can make you. Let's just be honest. It can make you angry. And it does with us sometimes. But like we said, through learning and knowing Islam, now we know how to deal with it in a more peaceful way. We just let Allah deal with him. We talk to him about it, and it's done. So whatever people try to do to us or our husband, you know, it never really works. And we've noticed that, you know, it never works. So it motivates us. Oh, so you think I'm just going to give up and do what you want me to do and just keep going backwards and not working towards anything that I'm doing in my life? And you think I'm just gonna keep living like you and being broke and struggling and unhappy? And no, you know, we lived through that hell. We know our husband has, we know y'all have, you know, and for those that have woken up and you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're gonna do something to come up out of that. We don't care what you got to do. And, you know, obviously we didn't know we were gonna wind up, you know, accepting being a Muslim, claiming our own, and, you know, learning Islam. Obviously, we never knew that, but, you know, we know that Allah did. And, you know, when we made that choice, and this is something that doesn't really need to be said out loud, but we don't care who we have to fight. We don't care what we have to go through. We know we're not alone, number one. And number two, we're sick and tired. We got sick and tired. And we're going to do whatever we got to do to go back to our kids a better woman, a better mother, better provider. You know, we've been through a lot. And we know our husband has too. And we just say all this for the topic of the evening, having to deal with mean and hateful people. So how we like to know how y'all deal with it. So put that in the comments when y'all see this. And thank you to everyone that will be watching this, by the way. So yeah, this is the topic for today's show. Dealing with mean and hateful people. Don't let them change or deter you or throw you off the wrong path, y'all. They're everywhere. The stupidity, the inconsideration, the selfishness, all that. It's everywhere. You can't avoid it. Sometimes we wish we could just stay in the house. Well, we got to go out there and deal with the big bad world. It's crazy, y'all. So, you know, with all that being said, for those that have seen our show, we love putting up little quotes and whatnot. It definitely helps us to get our point across to y'all better. And of course, this evening is no different. Now, a few years ago, before we started learning Islam, pretty sure everybody's seen the movie The Fighting Temptations. What was it? With Beyonce and Cuba Gooding Jr. You know, we went on Google today and we found a quote from that very movie that we live by. One of the ones that we live by, y'all. No lie. And this is perfect for this topic. So, this is the quote, y'all. And of course, like we said, this is the line that Beyonce said in the movie, The Fighting Temptations. And we saw this way back, think, ooh, Our daughter was still a baby at that time. So of course we were living a different life and a different path at the time. But, this still pertains to us, and we're pretty sure it pertains to you as well. And we can relate to it. Pretty sure y'all can as well. So, as y'all can see on the screen, when life makes you, it's not really a choice. Because, like we say, you have to deal with people anyway, straight up. When life makes you have to put up with mean and hateful people, think of them as sandpaper. They may scratch you, rub you the wrong way, but eventually you end up smooth and polished. And the sandpaper is just going to be worn out and ugly. Y'all see how that how the last line is all different? That's how people who try to rub you the wrong way, that's how they're going to end up. They're already ugly on the inside. Why would you be beautiful on the outside? The funny thing with dealing with these kind of people is they think they're hiding it. They think that you're never going to see through it. And for some reason, and we've dealt with this is how we know. They think you're going to keep putting up with it. We got fed up with putting up with it. Why should we have to when we're not doing anything wrong? We didn't abandon nobody. We're not hurting nobody. You know, things change in our life, pretty sure in yours as well, especially in our husband's life that was, I guess you could say, out of our hands, but we're not mad about it. Everything we've always believed happens for a reason. It's never by accident. And us being here right now, doing everything we're doing, learning Islam, whole 9 yards, it's not by accident. We know this. We know this for a fact. So why are we gonna let people throw us off our path? You shouldn't either. Like we said, they're gonna do everything they can to make your life a living hell. They're gonna do everything they can to get a reaction out of you that's out of your character. They're gonna say, they're gonna attack verbally, hopefully, and we definitely don't want this to happen physically. And it can affect your emotions. And that's the other thing that a lot of people have too, that they need to get control of, because that's going to destroy you. Having emotions, and most of the time it's over nothing. You can't control and you can't decide how people are going to live their life. You can't. And they're going to do everything they can because, number one, they don't want to succeed. They don't want to do anything with their life. They want to do the same thing over and over again. And they want to be you. And they can't stand the fact that you actually trying to make a move and do things without them. They can't stand the fact that they can't control you like gum under their shoe anymore. They can't step all over you. So they're going to talk about you. We know there's people talking about us. All these things that we deal with, we can feel it. We can hear it. It's just a motivator to us because we know people for a fact are waiting for us to fail. They're waiting for us to give up. That's why they keep coming with the attacks. And they're going to do that to you too, just to see how far they can push you before you either snap, say something back to them, and then they're looking like, yeah, we got him or we got her. Whatever they can do. And one misconception that we all had, and we had it too, when you have to deal with those mean and hateful people, we thought, and you're gonna think, that something is wrong with you. We all do the why me, or why is everybody attacking me, or why is everybody coming for me? What's this phrase we heard, and we're gonna try to get this right. If the devil ain't trying to mess with you, if ain't nobody trying to attack you, then you're not doing the right thing. That's one of the things that helps us. every angle. If they can't get to us, use our kids. Use how we used to be, how we used to talk, think, act. And we had to realize it's them. There's nothing wrong with us. Like we said, we never claim to be perfect, none of that. But it's not us. It's something wrong with them. And we had to realize we can't control them. We had to cut people off because a lot of behavior, a lot of that language or baby talk, as we call it, and a lot of things we used to accept and forgive and let slide over and over with, we had to get rid of it or it was going to destroy us. We really had to find the strength and the power, and it takes a lot to do that, to cut people off that don't mean you any good in your life. They want to see you suffer. They want to see you unhappy. They want to see you miserable. And even though they're wrong, we ain't got to prove them right. You keep working towards whatever you have to. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hell. There's going to be days where you feel like, is this worth it? Are they right? And, should I keep going? Should I give up? Don't. We try to speak positive things to ourselves. We do it every day. The things that we deal with when we go to our job, and, when we trying to make business moves and all that, people renege and they change their mind, or, you have to deal with hateful people that's lazy, don't want to do anything, trying on purpose to make your day miserable and intentionally rub you the wrong way, as y'all can see in this quote. But that's what sandpaper does. And that's why we love this quote so much. And the way she said it in the movie, man, like we said, we saw it a long time ago. The way she said it was so true. And she was standing up to some other lady. Dang, we can't remember. I think she was trying to come down on her because the character that she played had a baby out of wedlock. And we tend to judge people on that too. So she stood up to her. We love the way she said it. I'm not going to let you judge me. Nobody has the position or the right to even do that anyway, because we all done messed up at some point. We all done did something careless and reckless and stupid and got ourselves into a whole bunch of BS that we never should have been in. We know for a fact we've done it straight up. And, will we change anything? No, we wouldn't change anything at all. As crazy as that's going to sound, y'all. We wouldn't change anything. It is what it is. We did what we did. We got the payment. We suffered the consequence. But we definitely learned after bumping our head. Ooh, wow. We don't know how many times. But it's really no way around it, y'all. The one thing, if y'all don't get anything from this show, like, it's not you. What they're doing, what they're saying, especially when you making them changes and you want to be better and whatnot, what they do and what they say, it has nothing to do with you. Since they can't get access to you, they're going to talk about you. And, especially, and, for those of y'all that got kids, y'all know what we talking about. If they can't get it through you, they try to use the kids as a pawn. That's even more pathetic than somebody that's doing that without kids. You see people working and busting their behind and trying to do, job, business, school, whatever it may be, or just even changing their life, and our people, as far as we know, we the worst. We can't even just say, congratulations. We got to attack at every angle that we can. We can't just say, I'm happy for you. You know, it got to be their way or the highway. And like we tell a lot of people, we're not finna argue no more. We got tired of defending ourselves. We got tired of feeling like we had to answer to people because we really don't. You're not our God. You're not our messenger. So why we have to answer to you? You don't determine whether we live or die. We do. You don't determine whether we're going to be a success or a failure. We do. You don't determine what path we're going to go on in our life. We do. So when you really realize those things, and people still going to rub you, they still going to try it. When you really realize that there's so much power you can take back and you can claim over your life, because it's up to you. We give, and we always make the decision to give people so much power over us, especially when you're in a relationship. And all our love, confidence, acceptance, flaws, insecurities, we put it in other people. That's a big mistake. That's something we had to learn. And when the relationship didn't work out, we looking like, oh wow, oh my goodness. What in the world was I thinking? For real. I gave so much power, and it's in one of our songs that we wrote. It's Selfish, and we'll give y'all the links to them later. But we remember the first line, and we wrote the song. We remember the first line is, I gave so much to you, I took away from myself. Could only see the good in you because I was so gone. Those are the first 4 bars of that song, because that's a mistake women and men make. We give so much to that other person, we're not thinking about ourselves. And we wind up being rubbed the wrong way and being talked to the wrong way, treated the wrong way, whole 9 yards. And think the thing that really is honestly the most hurtful when you do that, and we've had this said to us, is that same person you're going hard for. You're giving 1,000%, everything. Still look at you like you never did anything for me. Because they're in their little feelings. They got attitudes because, life gets hard, and it can be hard, but you're still here. So you temporarily, in your emotional content, you're in your feelings, and you say stuff you don't mean. Or do you? We always believe that when you make somebody angry, you find out how they really feel about you. Call it whatever you want, y'all, but that's what we've always believed. Like we said, y'all, they gonna say it all. We done had it said to us so many times, and we done had to cut people off because of it. We still got people holding grudges against us from 10 plus years ago when we were teenagers. Stuff that's done and over with, stuff that we done healed from, still holding a grudge. Now let them tell it. They right, they cool, and these are people that rub you the wrong way too. They right, they cool, they ain't did nothing wrong. Whole 9 yards, you're the problem. And that's how they try to make you feel. That's why we said that a minute ago. It's not you, it's them. It's something they don't love themselves, number one. And it's something in them that's making them lash out like that. Like we said, whether they want to see you succeed, they can't stand what you're doing, they can't stand you doing good, moved on with your life, you don't want to deal with them no more. We can go on and on and on. But the bottom line is, it has nothing to do with you, it's them. They need to work on themselves and better themselves and learn how to love themselves. That way you can love everybody else around you. Because you can't. But we so programmed and predictable, that's our first reaction, is to hate, is to be unhappy, is to always have something to complain about. And they think, for whatever reason, I'm going to go after the weakest link, the weakest person I know, and I'm going to break them down as hard as I can until they're down to nothing. Now, what kind of a person does that other than somebody that don't love themselves, so they can't even love you? They so full of hate and anger and resentment and bitterness from past things that went down. There's no way in the world they can never love you. And that's one of the mistakes we made as well. Not realizing that. We used to hear, people in our past relationships still talk about something their ex did. And we looking like, okay, we're here now. So what? We done been burned and hurt too. Please believe. Please believe, y'all. We already know how it goes. But we had to really heal and let go. Because the main thing about it is, we're not going to get an apology. We ain't gonna get no accountability. They're never gonna see what they did wrong until it's done to them. And it's sad got to get to that point. But the hypocrisy with that is you rubbing people the wrong way. You intentionally trying to make their life hell. You intentionally taking shots, however you want to look at it. But when it happens to you, you looking like you're the victim. But it's called karma. What you do to others, it comes back to you. When are we going to realize that? You can't treat people wrong and expect to have a good life. You can't gossip and run your mouth and expect to have a good life. You can't hate and hold grudges against people, keep it moving, and expect to have a good life. It does not work like that. When are we going to wake up and realize that? What you put out there in the world, whether it's positive or negative, it comes back to you. When are we going to realize that? We don't know. But, like we said, we've never been perfect. We never claimed to be, but we've always made an effort and tried our hardest, like, to treat people the way we want to be treated. To help anybody that needs help, especially when we see, that they want to help themselves. We've always tried to do that. When unfortunately we had to kind of cut that off with a lot of people because unfortunately people take your kindness for a whole weakness. Like we said before, and we said this on our show as well. You got them rare people, that little small circle that really got your back. Rare. Keep them in your life. When you really want to see who's going to be there for you, start struggling. And it ain't something that, everybody plans, of course. Not at all. But start struggling. Start saying no. You know what? Start loving yourself. Start taking care of yourself. Start getting nice things, treat yourself every now and then. Make some moves, start a business, go back to school, do something positive and constructive that's going to help you and your family and your people. Watch who's going to be in your corner. Oh, man, Lives of Grace. It's funny to us. And we used to get mad. We ain't going to lie. And like we said before, like, we used to defend ourselves. We'd be arguing and fussing and fighting. And then we like, for what? Why are we doing this? To prove something? All we really proving is we can stoop to your level. And we can be just as petty as you can. That's all we really proving. Now, we want to prove you're not going to stop us. You're not going to get us off our path. That's going to be our decision. So to anybody, and this is for y'all too, to anybody that thinks they're going to stop us, our husband, marriage, show, whatever. And we'll say this on every show if we have to. Straight up. We don't care. We're finally happy. And yeah, we have to deal with life and go through some things. Life is hard, but as long as you still got a heartbeat and a pulse, you're still here. And that's what we believe. And, like we said, y'all, we just keeping it real. That's one thing we can do on this show because we've been through, the low self-esteem. We've been through depression. Think every mental illness, we've been through it. We went through the point where we didn't love ourselves because we allowed people to rub us the wrong way, keep attacking us. And we went through all that. We didn't feel like we were a good woman. We didn't feel like we were a good mother. We didn't feel like we gave our all. We didn't feel like we tried. And we did. The only way that will never work is if you don't try. And we can't even say fail because at least you made an attempt at it. So what if it don't work out? At least you tried. That's all you can do. No one's psychic. We never know how things are going to turn out, but we just believe you keep hustling and you keep promoting and you keep grinding like y'all see us do. Not that we, being cocky, but we do. For real. Everything we're dealing with in our life, y'all, and we're going to get more and more into it. Everything we deal with. A lot of everyday things we never tell y'all, but a lot of things we deal with is a motivator. When we get a call from an ex or whatever, why are you not? When are you going? Obviously, we can't talk to you. And those are the same kind of people that will be the wrong way. Cut them off. They're going to probably be mad. They're going to talk about you. They're going to be in their little feelings. They'll be all right. You're supposed to be a grown adult, right? You'll get over it. So we just like, we gonna do whatever Allah tells us to do, whatever He allows us to do. We right where we supposed to be. Point blank, period. This ain't where you want us to be or where they want you to be. It's not about that. You choose your path. You choose your happiness. You choose how to love yourself. Whole 9 yards. It's up to you. And we're going to say this again. That's why it's called self-love, self-esteem, self-acceptance. And you know what? We're probably going to do some shows with specific topics because we're going to break down what these words really mean. But that's going to be for another show. But it starts with yourself. It don't start with them. They ain't going to want to see you happy. They are not going to want to see you succeed in any way, shape, or form. They're not. And that's very sad. Our people can't even congratulate each other. We'll congratulate everybody else, but we can't congratulate each other for nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're going to put this up one more time, y'all. We want y'all to see us again. You're gonna have to deal with mean and hateful people. And the worst part is, it's gonna be a lot of people you know. Ain't gonna be strangers. It's gonna be a family member. It's gonna be your spouse, your so-called friend, your so-called boy, your home girl, somebody you might work with. Y'all been working together for a long time. People you used to run with, you don't want to run with them no more. Them type of people you have to run across. It's gonna be people you know. Strangers will support you quicker than people you know. And that's sad too. You're going to be rubbed the wrong way. You're going to be pushed the wrong way. Now, how far are you going to let somebody push you until you decide to fight back? That's a mighty fine question, ain't it? Which one the beautiful part is, and we really give all praise to Allah for this every day. We get more and more beautiful from the inside out. You know, we picking ourselves up, we pushing ourselves to be better. We have people in our life that actually love us, and that's a motivator too and want to see us succeed. You know, every day can be hard, but it's how you look at it. It's how you choose to approach it every single day. You're gonna have your beautiful days, and you're gonna have your days where it's gonna be hell. But if you're anything like us, we just got tired. And we know the people that's trying to attack us, our husband, even you, whoever may see this show, they're gonna be worn out and ugly. And if you have the right diet, you taking care of yourself, you're gonna outlive them. They're gonna be dead anyway. And another reason why are we gonna talk to a walking corpse? For what? You're wasting our time. But eventually, you're gonna come out beautiful, y'all. You keep going, you keep loving yourself, you change your diet, make the right decisions, pick up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teachings, pick up Islam, because that's the only way to go. You will come out beautiful, because you won't be until you start listening to the messenger teachings. Yes, we said it. Yes, we said it. And you just cut out all that distraction. You're going to find peace. Cut out all that drama. You're going to find peace. Yeah, you're probably still going to have to heal. You're still going to have to go through some things. But that's okay. That's a part of life. Like we said, you're going to come out beautiful and majestic, better than you ever have been in your life. And we can speak on that straight up, y'all. So with all that being said, thank you to everyone that will be checking out this broadcast. We really do appreciate y'all so much. Like we said, we're doing our show 2 years, everybody. So we are doing great. And we're gonna keep doing what we got to do. So thank you to anyone and everyone. Feel free to share. Y'all can subscribe to both of our YouTube channels. We're about to give y'all our social media in a second, y'all. So thank you to everyone that will catch this. Hopefully, you'll get a great message behind it. But you're beautiful. It's not you, it's them. There's so many hateful and mean people in this world. What can we do but keep it moving? That's it, y'all. We got to be strong. You got to be soldiers. You got to keep it going. So, all that being said, let's get down with social media. Get this long list going. Y'all can check us out. We got a long list, y'all. Y'all see at the bottom of the screen on our Facebook, Instagram, our LinkedIn, and our YouTube channel, The Queen Candy Podcast. And y'all can also check us out on our other YouTube page, The Queen Candy Radio Show. So that is our social media there. And y'all can also check us out on the radio. We are on the radio as well, on Zeno Radio, 24 hours a day. Y'all go check us out on there. Y'all can check out music from yours truly and check out some of our instrumentals. And of course, y'all can hear our husband, as always, KLG from Military Camp Records. Y'all can hear some of his music as well and some of his instrumentals. Like we said, we're going to have some new stuff coming for y'all next year. Got big things coming, so we are very, very excited about that as well. And also, y'all can go check us out on the CTR Media Network. Y'all can go to the website, check out the Queen Candy Podcast, and of course our CTR Media Network family. We are doing a CTR Media Network tour right now. We just had a great interview. It's on our page as well with Kim Jacobs. So shout out to her. Shout out to Tina Ramsey for even putting that together. We were on a panel with, of course, a lot of our CTR Media Network family. So it was a great interview. We had to do it real fast because we were at work, but we definitely were excited about that. Y'all go check that interview out. It's on our Facebook page under Manima Muhammad. And we have two of those, by the way. One is for our radio and podcast, and the other is for our jewelry page. We're going to give y'all that link in a minute. But yes, y'all go over there and check out the interview we did on the Kim Jacobs show. Y'all subscribe to her YouTube channel as well. Y'all will hear our story and, of course, the lovely ladies from the CTR Media Network. So those are both of our Facebook pages. We do have two, y'all. Just to let everybody know, we do have two Facebook pages, so nobody don't get confused. And also, like I said, we got a long list, y'all. Y'all can go check us out on WBGR TV, y'all. This is their Facebook page every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all can check us out over there as well. And y'all can also check us out on any podcast streaming platform: Anchor, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Any streaming platform you can listen to a podcast on. Go in, type in the Queen Candy Podcast. Check us out. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and we will make sure we follow y'all back as well. And we mentioned our song Selfish a little while ago. Y'all can check out that song. What we got: National Anthem, I Am, and Soul Survivor. We did write all of those songs ourselves. So it is, like we said, about our healing. You know, the hell we were going through at the time, we take it and put it into our music. So y'all go over there and check it out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Any music streaming platform, y'all. Like we said, we got a long list. As y'all can see, we are a very busy woman, very busy, including working the full-time job during the day. Yeah, we very busy. So it's crazy, but you know what? Like we said, we wouldn't change nothing. We wouldn't change nothing at all. And once again, y'all, this is our jewelry page, Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. Y'all can check us out every Sunday on our Facebook page, Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories, every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Time, y'all. We're going to show a little bit of our fashion fix, all the rings. This is one of the rings that we have, our bracelet collection, and of course, earrings as well. This is actually from the fashion fix that we're wearing this evening, so y'all can see a little bit of our jewelry. We always carry a paparazzi everywhere you go, y'all, everywhere. So y'all can check us out on our Facebook, Instagram, and like we saw, our LinkedIn page on the Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. We are always promoting. We love doing the business. We love what we do, and it's flexible. We're getting ready to do vending soon. We're getting everything together for that. And yeah, y'all go over there and check us out. And this is our website as well, y'all. Can't forget to put that up. This is available 24/7. We're gonna let that scroll for a second. This is available 24/7, y'all. We have $5 jewelry. It's lead free and nickel free. We do all of our invoices through the Square app. If you want to contact us directly to purchase anything, or you can go to the website as well, which is actually both are. You can do both. We've had a customer actually go to our website and purchase something directly from us. You can go to the website, contact us. You know, we got you either way. So please believe that, y'all. On the website. And you can go sign up if y'all are looking to start your own business, your own small business. We are looking for people to join our team, y'all. So y'all go check that out as well. Oh, we got a lot. As y'all can see, like we said, we are a very, very busy woman, y'all. We doing it a lot. We said podcast, radio, jewelry. Like we said, working a full-time job. About to get on some other things, y'all. So we're going to keep y'all updated on that as well. So with all that being said, thank you to everyone for coming to check out our show. For anyone that will see this broadcast, we're learning, we're growing. We love what we do, and we love sharing our story with y'all. And we appreciate anyone that takes the time to come through and check us out. So make sure y'all follow us on all of our platforms, and we will follow y'all back. We're looking to connect with people, sponsorship, advertisements, whole 9 yards, and radio spins. Almost forgot about that. Radio spins, y'all. The Queen Candy Podcast / radio show is now offering radio spins. So we independent artists. Any independent artist, y'all see this? So let's get this out to more people. You want your music played, it got to be clean. It's got to be clean, y'all. We don't do profanity. Y'all can look us up, link up with us, and like we said, we'll get everything together. We have a flyer. We're actually gonna start promoting that today. And y'all come through and check us out. We're doing that. And we have, let's see, make sure we get this right. If you want it for 2 weeks, it's going to be $25, and it will only be played on the Queen Candy Podcast. Now, if you want to do the whole month, it's going to be $50, and we're going to put you on both our platforms. So really, when you think about it, you're going to be over 20 platforms you're going to be heard. So that's actually not bad. We're going to do that for a couple months, but we will keep y'all updated on that as well. So with all that being said, thank you to everyone for coming through to check out the Queen Candy Podcast again. We're going to close out, and we will talk to y'all on this coming Friday. Y'all be safe.
CTR Media Network is a new standard of podcasting and media that live streams 30-plus podcasters. We reach 350 million global listeners worldwide in over 50 countries across all major podcasting and social media platforms, and have featured over 1,000 guests. If you would like to be a part of CTR Media Network, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.